Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. Hope you guys are all having a great day. Hope you guys are having a great day. Make sure you guys give this video a huge like, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. So today I am going to be talking to you guys about a cool camping experience. And if you guys have ever gone camping or hiking or anywhere in the woods, then comment down below. And yeah, so let's get started. Alright, so in 2014, and that was when I was a freshman year in high school. So I was in the program. I was in an electrical engineering program. So I was planning to major in engineering when I got to college, but I changed the major to business. But so for 4 years I've been majoring in engineering. I've been studying engineering. So as I got through the engineering courses over the years, there have been some major projects, and one of these projects were. One of them was to build a rocket. Yeah, we had to make our own rocket out of like metal and other equipment, other resources that were given to us. And the best ones would go to this really cool convention in Orlando, and it was a camping site called Sunnyside Springs. And so there would be like cabins and stuff, and there was like a huge building where all the kids from all over the state would come in and like do their like, you know, they would do their like competitions where of the nominees who were put up stage to win the competition of this rocket. Whoever won the competition of the best rocket build would win a full scholarship to MIT, which is like one of the best engineering schools in the nationwide, if not in the world. So my friends and I, like only four of my friends, because it's only like 4 people per state that could go. So one of my friends, he won the competition, and the other 3 people, which was one of me, we were in the group, but we all worked together. So each team member from the state in their school, like the best one, will go to Orlando, and like from nationwide. So we went there, and it was my first time going camping. It was really nice, and I loved the camping site, the nature. It's beautiful trees, birds chirping, etc., etc. I would think that not only were there a bunch of students from there, but there was like 400 plus people in the camping area, families, and etc., etc. And some of the contestants, they were actually very attractive girls, and you wouldn't expect that from nerds, and they were not just like girl nerds that wore like huge bubbly glasses with huge braces from their head around their neck and all that. No, they were like really attractive people too, and I was like, whoa, that's cool. So when we got to the camp, my friends and I, we got to the camp, and we settled in, we put our stuff down, and etc. And then we did a lot of activities, and we socialized a bit too. And one of my friends, the one that won for our state, with one of my friends and I. So there was a lot of activities in the camping area where we did different cool obstacle courses with different cool activities related to engineering and etc. And one of the teams, they were from Georgia, and they were pretty like ruthless and really strong with the activities that they were doing. They were winning. And then when our team, we were like the good guys, you can say, because we were like super nice. And then we went up to them to congratulate them, and one of the guys from that group was like super mean. He was like, yeah, don't get in the way of us, and just know we're gonna beat you in this nationwide team and in this nationwide competitive sport. And then I told him it's just a rocket, and then the guy was like, yeah, it's just a rocket. This thing is gonna get us a full tuition to MIT, nothing that you can compete with. And then I was like, oh, okay, fine, because we didn't want to like keep talking trash, because we knew we were gonna win. We just knew. And then the next morning, everybody had to get up early. We got our day started, and that was when the competition ceremonial started. And so everybody got together, and then this director of the organization, he was giving off, he opened up an envelope on this podium, and then he was he was telling the people who won first place, and then second place and third place. He started with the third place. Third place, okay, this my state is Florida. The third place that won was the state of California, and then the second place was the state of Georgia, and then the first place was the state of Florida. So we won, and everybody cheered, and the California state cheered for Florida. Georgia, the three people cheered for the three people from Georgia cheered for Florida, but this one guy that won his rocket trophy, this guy that won the rocket trophy from Georgia, he was very mad. Like he was so frustrated and so angry that he literally grabbed his second place trophy and just stormed out of the building and just never talked to anyone. And then the Florida team looked at us, we were looking at him like, oh, what a douchebag, like why, what is the big deal about him or whatever. So we all went to a restaurant and we all celebrated our night. And then that night, when everybody was celebrating, my friends and I, we all went back to the cabin, and there was like 300 plus people in the restaurant just having the fun of their lives. So we went back to the cabin, and it was just me and my friends. That's all I thought it was. I thought it was just my friends and I that went back to the cabin, and the whole area was a ghost town because everyone was at the restaurant. So we were walking. So my two friends and I were walking, and my friend that had won the competition, he said, okay, I'm gonna go clean off this trophy and put it back in the cabin in somewhere. Like he was showing off, flexing in a way, but he wanted to go put his trophy in a safe spot so no one could take it or anything, so he doesn't lose it. And then, so my two friends and I, we were walking around the cabin exploring. It was like 10:30 at night, and so as my friends and I were talking about this cool rocket ship experiment that we want, and how we're gonna go to MIT, full tuition, we're gonna have dorms and everything, we're gonna have the best time of our lives, and etc. So as we were walking, we saw flashes, like 3 flashes from the cabin from a distance, super bright flashes, like flashing through the windows. So we were like, whoa, what was that? So we ran to the cabin to see what the 3 flashes were, because they looked, and then we heard a scream in there. It's like really loud scream. And so we ran into the cabin, and then we burst open the door, and all these girls screamed even more. And the girls were like, what are you guys doing? And then I was like, oh, we thought we saw Scary or Dangerous. And the girls were like, no, we were just doing an Instagram photo shoot. Now, do you guys mind? And then my friends and I were like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, my bad. And then right when we turned, we heard gunshots echoing from a very far distance. So my friends and I, we were running and running and running, and then we went to the cabin, and it turns out that one of my friends at the cabin, the one that won the competition, he had 3 gunshot wounds to the chest, and we noticed that his trophy was gone, and the check was missing. And then we were all like super sad and devastated, like we wondered who it was. And then one of my friends was like, must have been that guy from Georgia. And then I was like, oh yeah, you are right, we have to call the police, an ambulance. We all called the police, and then we called our professors. Well, we all called our professor first to tell him what happened, and then the police and ambulance came, and everybody was in shock. Everybody came back to the cabin, and they all went to look for this boy who stole the trophy and the check for MIT. And it turns out that this boy, and based on the cameras, it turns out that this boy had already left an hour before all this incident happened. Before the cops came, before the ambulance came, before the whole world came, this boy was already long gone. And he got on an airplane, he got on an airplane and went back to Georgia. So the police finally got to the boy in Georgia, and they arrested him. And after the police have caught the suspect, the fugitive, I think it was the fugitive, suspect and fugitive, same thing, right? So they caught him, and then we got the check back and the trophy. But even though we were really sad, we left the Orlando convention that some morning the next day, and we all went to MIT, and my two friends and I, we went to MIT, and we started our fall semester of our engineering programs and etc. So even though we all became electrical engineers and petroleum engineers and computer engineers by the end of the next 4 years, and we all never forgot about the one friend that we had that won the trophy for us. through our hard work and success. And yeah, that is pretty much the end of the story. Hope you guys liked the story, and make sure you guys give this video a huge like, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.